Hello everyone, this is your friend Lucas. Now, as promised, I will be doing a Q&A. Yeah, you guys did the Q's. I'm about to do the A's. Now, first question, or first four questions, is from Space Fruit. How the hell do you remember to get started on your entries? Yeah. How do I remember? I don't know. Um, I just, I just learned about the collaboration announcement, and then I just make a entry as quick as possible because I don't know the deadline yet. So, I mean, like the deadline could be like at any time. So, you know, it could be at any time. So I just make it. I just remember. I just remember to. I don't know how to explain it. I just do the entries. Sorry, I don't know if that was a good enough answer. Second question: what's your favorite brand and flavor of chips, crisps in other countries? Probably Doritos. uh, Flamin' Hot Nacho Cheese Doritos. You know, yeah, that's pretty good stuff. I mean, it's pretty popular. I mean, I think Cheetos, Flamin' Hot Cheetos is very popular. I like Flamin' Hot Doritos as well. Mainly Flamin' Hot Doritos. Yeah. It's my favorite type of crisps because apparently all the YTP channels in the Michael Rosen YTP community are either British or Americans. Some of them Canadians and Australians. One of them, some of them aren't even from those countries, but who cares? Anyways, what music do you listen to? Uh, at the moment, just heavy metal and shit. You know, heavy metal, um, some electronic, you know, just soundtracks, I guess. Video game soundtracks, like whatever. Industrial stuff like that. You know, the abrasive stuff, and basically anything with an electric guitar, like that's what I like. That's like whatever kind of genre I like. Yeah, I had a bit of a rap music phase a couple years ago, and I was just I don't know. At some point, I wanted to become a rapper, and then I just changed my mind because how dumb it is. Yeah. Before that, I had some dumb pop rock phase, like the garbage, like shit like fucking Imagine Dragons, 21 Pilots, all the Coldplay, all that garbage. Boy, am I glad I don't listen to that shit no more. And if you like some of those bands, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend you. I'm just not into pop music. All right. Anyways, I like heavy metal and all of its millions of subgenres. Anyways, what are your favorite games to play? Uh, just about anything, like first-person shooters, like Minecraft, stuff like that. Um, yeah, just random stuff. Right now, I'm playing The Sims 4. Yeah, I know. It's kind of goofy in it. I mean, who cares? I don't care. Anyways, thanks for your question, Space Fruit. All right, Michael Rosen YTP re-uploader says he has 4 questions. What is your favorite poopers? There's a whole lot of them. Yeah. And it was a good thing you said poopers, not just like singular, because that would be a challenge to just find one, because there's multiple. That would have to be that would have to be, you know, stuff like, CS188, Serial K86, Mad Moths, Dylan Cliff 111, Root negative 16, 256 pi alternate, chicken pica at the moment. There's this one called Chuck Steak, and there's fucking Nangulol. There's Nice Drinks. There's PNSB, and then there's the German one, Frigio poop, and stuff like that. Yeah, I like some of those favorites, along with some others, and I don't really know. Might have to say like Root negative 16, even though Root negative 16, spoiler alert, is basically just 256 pi alternate, but like, just never mind. Anyways, those are my favorites. My favorite YTP channels in the Michael Rosen YTP community. Okay, do you watching Michael Rosen? Sometimes, like whenever I'm just bored or something. Sometimes I watch some of Michael's videos, just on occasion, just, you know, just to hear some of his stories, which are just, some of them are flat out horrible, like, just makes you feel kind of guilty, like, you know, like none of the stories end in a good way. It's just how his stories go, I guess. And maybe try to find some new sources within his channel to maybe make some videos with, maybe something like that. Yeah, I doubt it. I feel like I'm more proficient in the videos from 2008 and slightly in the ones from 2011. I should probably try out the ones from A Great Big Cuddle and the Blue Shirt ones, you know, and all the other ones, which a whole bunch of other channels use, because probably gotten like just lost their minds over the 2008 one and the 2011 ones. So yeah, I do sometimes watch some random Michael Rosen videos, mainly just to see the original source of a YTP or something like that. Like, just to see the original source. Like, I don't know, what's it called? Centrally heated knickers. Oh, by the way, knickers is not the N word. It's like a British informal word for underwear, I think, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm an American. I'm a dumb American. Anyways, thank you for your question. What's your favorite brand and flavor Doritos? I mean, I already answered this question with Space Fruit. Flaming Hot Doritos. Favorite brand of flavors of Doritos, and Flaming Hot Doritos. Yeah, and why copying Ashton's intro review? I don't know. I just felt like it. Just did it for no reason. Also, couldn't bother to think of an intro for a goofy little food review and make it in the style of Ashton's, you know. And even in the intro, just like after the intro, I'll just say random stuff about the food in the style of Ashton's. Yeah, it's awesome. Anyways, thank you for your questions, Michael Rosen YTP re-uploader. Now, next one. Dan Halen says, do you read comics? No, I do not. And I wish I did, but I feel like it's just too late to try to find some comics to read now, because there's like millions of them. Or I don't know if that's an overstatement or something, but there are a lot of comic books, and there's a whole lot of comic books, like Marvel Comics, DC Comics, and then there's other comics, you know, like Image Comics and others I forgot the name of because everybody talks more about Marvel and DC, you know, because you know, they're more popular for some reason. And I wish I could read comics, but I feel like I'll just have to find a store which actually sells comic books just to start reading comics. Luckily, there is a comic book store in my town, in the town I live in. It's just down the road from a Walmart. Yeah, it's also got some other stuff like, you know, the store also has some stuff like Warhammer 40K figurines, board games, stuff, and like anime figurines, mangas, other stuff. It even has an old like retro arcade in the back that you can just play retro video games. Yeah, nice. And there's also a whole bunch of comic books in a comic book section. Yeah, and I've thought about it, but never really had the chance to, and I honestly don't have much of a desire to, because I feel like that ship has sailed. And yeah, I don't really read comic books unless if you count not graphic novels, comic books, but I don't know, they're not really comic books, are they? They're more like books with pictures, aren't they? Anyways, thank you, Dan Halen, for your question. Next one, Mantra Beeg. Nice. Mantra Beeg says, what are your favorite movies? I don't know. I don't watch movies no more. I don't know, probably, you know, How to Train Your Dragon, stuff like that. Mainly DreamWorks films, because Disney films suck. And Disney films just make me cringe for some reason. Maybe it's because of the amount of shit I just watched when I was a kid. I don't know. I mainly like DreamWorks films better, like, you know, like Shrek, Kung Fu Panda, and How to Train Your Dragon. I already said that. And Madagascar, that's what I like. Yeah, it's a pretty weird movie, but apparently I'll love it. You know, Ben Stiller, Chris Rock, Jada Pinkett, and David Schwimmer, whatever, and the Penguins, whatever. Oh, and Sasha, who cares? Sasha Baron Cohen, who cares? Yeah, Madagascar, I don't know. I like that movie, probably Madagascar. I like it. It just cracks me up. Even today, it still cracks me up on occasion whenever I watch it. Yeah, Madagascar. Yeah, thank you for your question. Next one, Store Tomo says, what is your favorite video game, if you even do play video games? I do play video games, and I don't really have a favorite. I like some stuff like Minecraft, but I feel like I'm starting to, you know, what's the phrase? Starting to just lose interest in Minecraft because of the stupid updates, and they just don't care about their own community. They don't listen to anything their community asks for, you know, like vertical slabs, making minecarts go fast, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, and the mob votes. Yeah, I can't stand the mob votes in Minecraft. Can't stand what Mojang, or Mojang, whatever you want to call it, is doing with their mob votes. Everybody asks Mojang for the mob votes. Like, everybody's asking for every mob that didn't get added into the game to get added into the game, and they don't even listen because Microsoft is a bitch. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, a little eye review, whatever. Anyways, yeah, I'd probably say Minecraft on occasions, and you know, it's like it's not one of the first video games I played, because I just played like like Mario Kart Wii before that. Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably say Minecraft. Thank you for your question. Next one. Mighty Crane 18 says, what would you do if you woke up one day and your whole family were vampires? I don't know. I'd probably be confused, like, hey, what's wrong with you? Hey, you okay? You look kind of pale. Also, where's your reflection in your mirror? I don't know. Also, does that mean I become a vampire too, or just my family members become vampires and I'm just human? I don't know. I just feel confused, like, whatever, and then go about my day. Yeah, sorry for that disappointing answer, Mighty Crane. And next one, Hot Noise says, what is your favorite quote from 2008 to 2011 Rosen? Oh man. Ugh. I don't pick favorites, it's like picking a favorite child. Like, they're all good. And I don't know, off the top of my head, I don't know. I don't know any quotes. I can't think of any. I don't know. Like, well, probably, with the Michael Rosen rap, with that overused joke. When I was 6, I ate a bag of rotten plums. Yeah, it's in the original poem. It's bag of rotten plums, not just bag of plums. Yeah, he must have said it a little too fast, that his brain didn't process the original poem at the time he was recording the poem. And yeah, and maybe for 2011, probably Michael talking about chocolate cake, or like, shut your mouth when you're eating, or like you can see all this peas and tomato sauce. That's none of your business. And then it just stitch that together, and you just get him to say pea, and then the end of business. Yeah, whatever. You already know. Anyways, I don't know. Sorry for that disappointing answer. And next question. Is your name really Lucas? Yes. That is my name, unfortunately. Yeah, I was named after a TV show character from this TV show called One Tree Hill. This character named Lucas Scott. Yeah, apparently my mom used to watch that show, but not anymore nowadays. But yeah, whatever. Funny thing is, my middle name is Lucas Scott's last name, which is also my dad's first name, coincidentally. Yeah, my name is actually Lucas, unfortunately. Yeah, thank you. If I can make if I can make a Rosen YTP for your channel, then what do you want me to do? I don't know, just do whatever you want, I guess. Take random video clips of my face, maybe. Just doing random stuff, talking about random stuff, maybe like the food reviews I did earlier. I don't know. Just make something goofy out of it, like how Noise Drinks made a YTP out of his own Q&A, which is just awesome. And hey, hell, I think even one person just offered to make a YTP out of my, smart food popcorn video. And I'm curious to see what that looks like. Yeah, thank you for your questions, Hot Noise. And on to the next one, Jeff Wilding. I'm sorry, I don't know if I said that correctly. And what is the greatest album of all time? Depends on the genre. Also, I don't really do best albums. I mean, that's just subjective. I don't know. I could go in like heavy metal of all genres, but like there's like so many fucking subgenres of heavy metal. It's hard to pin down what one to do. You know, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. Probably for like all genres, probably Thriller, by Michael Jackson. Ugh, I don't like pop music very much. I'm glad I don't. And for you know, heavy metal, probably Master of Puppets by Metallica, or what's it called? Rust in Peace by Megadeth, stuff like that. Or uh, I don't know. My personal favorite is probably from this band from Sweden called Meshuggah. Probably one of their albums. One of the albums is either Nothing or Obzen. Yeah, you should check them out. Pretty intense. Their name is the Yiddish word for crazy. Yeah, like how Michael Rosen's dad called him a crazy person in Yiddish. Are you crazy? Except he didn't say it in English, he said it in Yiddish. He said, are you Meshuggah? Yeah. Also, that's not how I discovered Meshuggah. Anyways. Yeah, that's probably one of the greatest albums of all time. Either Megadeth or Metallica, some of their most popular albums. Greatest albums of all time. Yeah. And last question. Bore self-subscribing alt asked, what's your favorite Michael Rosen story / poem? Probably, the popular ones like The Project or The Hollywood, stuff like that. Or maybe Babysitter, stuff like that. Or maybe The Outing. Well, I don't know. I was trying to do the intros or stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of them. Sorry. Oh, well, that's the end of that Q&A. I apologize for the very boring answers. This is my first Q&A, so I just didn't really know how to do it. So it's just kind of bland. So I apologize for that. And other than that, thank you for your questions. I'll see you next time. This is Lucas Bloom signing out. Bye.